Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm right here with the new Volkswagen ID.4 Max Pro Performance 2021 electric SUV from Volkswagen. This is the first proper electric SUV made by Volkswagen, and I have to tell you guys, I tested before and it's just phenomenal. It's great. So if you want to find out everything about this new ID.4, stay with me until the end of the video because we will review it in this video. I will review it and I will show you every single detail. As always, if you are new on my channel, just click the subscribe button to see all the notification when a new video comes on the market. Also, if you want to see the test drive, check it out on my channel with this new ID.4. By the way, I'm right here in Switzerland, guys, at Cauchy garage, and I will leave the link in the description if you are interested in the car. If you want to see the price and if you want to test the car, check them out. They are nice. They have great service and pretty good prices. Anyway, I will start with the technical detail before we go forward, and I will give you some idea about what can you expect. This is kind of the full option of the new ID.4 because you have on this car that I have it right here all the options possible that you can buy it with this model. And to be honest, guys, if we make a tour around the car, you can see that the car, it's very beautiful. I mean, in terms of exterior design, in my opinion, it's one of the most beautiful SUV, electric SUV on the market. Even, I should say, even more beautiful than Tesla Model X. That's my opinion. I know. I don't want to hear you guys. This is just my opinion. I think it looks better, and also Volkswagen did a great job in terms of lights, lighting, LED lights, technologies. In terms of lights, they are great. Just Volkswagen Group make a great job with the lights. And I have to tell you from the start that you can see also here in the front, it comes with this IQ light from Volkswagen. This is the latest technology. You can see even the signature right there, IQ light. So you have turning signals, LED lights. You have daylight LED lights. I think you can see it right there. Look really interesting, really beautiful design. And also you have high beam, low beam, assisted high beam and low beam. So in terms of light in the nighttime, you are good to go. Also, I like very much this unique LED light strip that goes all over the front of the car, and I think it makes the car look much more interesting. What do you think, guys? Really beautiful. Now, let me go forward. That we are on the lights. Let's talk about the lights actually. And here on the mirrors, we have a nice big mirror. Actually, it's quite huge mirror, but it's nice. It has a nice design, nice aerodynamic, and also pretty nice sharp edges. Also, LED light turning signals. If you look down here, you have a camera because the car comes with 360 degrees camera. So from this point of view, it's really, really cool. Going back right here, and let me finish with the lights, then we will talk about the technical details. Here in the back, one of my favorite lights, to be honest. The way it looks is gorgeous. Look at this, kind of a three-dimensional light inside there. So it's quite nice with some kind of glossy plastic, some kind of steps, the way they design it. Even the turning signals, you can see it right here. Following turning signals, beautiful, beautiful design. Also, you have this strip of light that goes all over to the back of the car. Impressive, impressive. In terms of light, I have to tell you that I love the way it looks. It looks really, really nice, really beautiful. One of the most beautiful light, in my opinion, that you will find it on the market. Also here, IQ light signature again in the back. So in terms of light, it's just gorgeous. And not only there you have the lights, even here under the handles, somehow it's an LED light on the all handles, guys. I'm not sure why it's not working right now, maybe because it's a daytime and the lights are not on, but usually you have here under the handles a nice, a beautiful LED light that in the nighttime look really beautiful on these handles. Now, if I'm done with the lights, actually, let me talk a little bit about those handles and the doors, because I think this is really worth mention. Look at this, look at the handles. they try to make it aerodynamic, and in the same time they are hiding in the body of the car, so that help a lot aerodynamic. That's why Volkswagen was managed to get this amazing 0.28 drag coefficient, and the fact that they don't come out, that it's even better because it's much practical like this. In time it doesn't get broke so easy, so all you have to do is just put your hand here like a trunk. Inside the trunk down here you have a small button that you press it like that. It's electrically the same as in the trunk, and when you press this button you will open the door. Check this out. You can see the door pop out a little bit when you press this button, and it's gorgeous and it feels also nice. I mean, when you come to the car, press this button, open the door, it feels so fancy, so premium. I love it. And let me show you something. Volkswagen really put a lot of quality in this car. I think they really want to sell a lot of cars because they put a lot of rubber here, a pretty good quality, and big rubber also around the doors right here. And hear this out, guys, when you close the door. Wait a second. You can hear the quality of the car. It's incredible. Even here, you can hear the sound. Amazing quality. I love that. That was the first thing that impressed me about this car when I see it first time. I open the door and I feel like, whoa. And then when I close it, oh my God, this is good quality. I like that. I like it. It's a great job, Volkswagen. I like the handles very much. Now, if I'm finished with the handles, let me go forward and let me talk about the front of the car. I think many people want me to talk about this front of the car because it's so controversial, and I think it's pretty beautiful. And the fact that they do it kind of rounded, you can see it's kind of a rounded shape right there. I think it's even better for aerodynamic of the car, and it looks much better than the ID.4. It's quite different, a little bit different. You can see right here they didn't try to make it even like an SUV straight away in the front. They try to make it rounded shape. You can see kind of rounded shape even here, up here. You don't have any air intakes or something. It's much easier for the air to go around the car and to create a better drag coefficient. So in terms of front design, it's quite nice. As you can see here, you have the color, quite round shape in the front here. Then the hood, it's also simple, kind of interesting shapes right there on the upper side, but overall pretty nice design. Going down here on the bumper, guys, you can see that the car comes with 4 parking sensors. First one, it's here, 4 parking sensors in the front. Pretty simple design, nothing fancy in the front. I like all those triangles here design in the air intakes there, in the grille. I will talk about that also. And look at this, you have also air intakes, and they are real here. The air go here and then go out on the side, so to create a better aerodynamic. And then down here on the downside you have some kind of air intakes, then you have the radiator, and then the air to go to cool down the batteries probably. And then also you have some kind of silver color on the down part, and also the ground clearance, it's pretty high, so that's another good thing. The ground clearance is not bad at all. If I go here on the side, you can see it even better. So you can see the ground clearance, it's quite high. Of course, you cannot go off-road with this car, probably, but still for the plenty of mountainside and bad roads and stuff like that, you can do it without any problem. Now here you have the Volkswagen logo, and this time they chose to make it in white. Behind the logo here is the radar for adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, and all that safety features. Also down here you have a camera, front camera, that also contribute to that 360 degrees cameras that I will show you a little bit later about the car. Now, I almost forget to talk about the technical details. Let me talk about the technical details and about the price, and then we will go forward. So, as you see right here, as I said before, we have the Volkswagen ID.4 first edition Max Pro Performance. And guys, this model right here that I have it with me, it comes with a 77 kilowatt hour battery, 204 horsepower, 310 Newton meters, and the battery range of this car, it's around 500 kilometers. This is the official range, probably around 400 kilometers, depend where you drive, depend on the weather and many factors. But to be honest, for an SUV, around 400 kilometers these days is just incredible, kind of the same as the Tesla Model X offer right now. One-speed automatic gearbox, the car comes with DCC chassis control, that amazing chassis control from Volkswagen, that it's also connected with free driving modes that I will show you later when we go inside. It's a rear wheel drive, so the motor is somewhere in the back there. So 204 horsepower is more than enough to feel quite agile with this car. And if you want to see the test drive, just check out on my channel, guys. If probably the video is already there, if it's not, just click the subscribe to see the notification when the video will come out. Now the color, it's Mangan gray, metallic color. Then the price of the car, guys, you can see it's 62,500 francs. I will add the price in dollars as well, so you can make an idea. Here in Switzerland at Garage Gauci, I will leave the link in the description. Check them out, they have good price, trust me, and they have also good service, so check them out, guys, in the description. Then also you can see right here the car comes with the hook in the back. You will have to pay extra 920 francs for the hook. Also it comes included with free 4 years warranty, the car, if you buy it from Gauci. So pretty good price, not bad, I like it. To be honest, I quite like the price for what it offers, and you will see in a second when we go inside. By the way, here is the key. It's the same key as you find it on the most of the new Volkswagen's car, and it's nice, it's glossy, it's beautiful. I like it very much. And also, you can also open the trunk from here automatically. It's super simple, just press it once, you can open the trunk. It's worked quite well. It's worked really well. I mean, probably is the best working trunk from the key that I tested, because I test some cars and you need a little bit of time, you have to hold the button and it's kind of complicated. But on this ID.4 it's worked pretty fast, and that's something that I like it. Let's go forward, guys. Up here on the roof, it comes with these roof rails in silver and they look really beautiful. Then you have the radio antenna right there in glossy black plastic, look beautiful. Then on the roof you have this glass roof that we will see it a little bit later when we go inside the car. I like very much the way it comes, this back of the car here, this shape and this design with a roof spoiler in the back. Quite round, quite nice. Probably that's why they were able to get such a good drag coefficiency, because it's like a coupe. If you look at the car, the back part of the car, it looks a little bit like a coupe, and that's great. I mean, for the aerodynamic, it's just perfect. And also the design, it's beautiful. You have this glossy black plastic around here on the roof spoiler. Then you have the light here, the brake LED light, and then you can see it also from this side. It looks quite nice. Also, I like this silver color here on the upper side, around the windows, on the upper side of the windows. I think it fit quite well with the car. On the down part, you have kind of a rubber, black rubber right here around the windows. Pretty nice. And also you can see the quality here. I like very much. I study a little bit the car before I start the video, and I look at between the distance between the doors, and everything looks so good. I mean, Volkswagen really did great cars. They put a lot of work in them, and yeah, it looks much better than the Tesla ones. Now here, guys, you can see between the windows, they kind of add some kind of rubber. Look how nice it looks. It's much more fancy than the previous car where you have a big plastic like that. This time it's small, it's nice, it's tiny. It's beautiful. Tinted windows in the back, as you see it right here, beautiful. It looks just gorgeous. Also you have this Volkswagen here on the side. It looks so nice. So nice touch to the car, to the design. Now we have the first edition logo on the side, on the both side here, so you know this is the first edition. Quite interesting lines and shapes that goes around the front of the car. In the front here you already see, but I forget to show you, and I forget to tell you that here it's a camera, and also the raining and the light sensors, and the camera there is for lane assist, reading the traffic speed limit and all that safety features. Also the car come with these water sprinklers that are here. They are heated, guys, in the winter time. It's just a great feature that not many people talk about that. And not that only that water sprinkler it's heated, but the windshield it's heated, and if you look at the color you can see it's ultra red protection. You can see it's a little bit bluish red color like that. It's because the windshield it's heated, and also it's ultraviolet reflector, and it's the latest technology in terms of windshield. So great things, great touch to the car that you didn't expect to find from Volkswagen. I mean, this is a proper premium car, like I tell you in the beginning of the video. And not only this thing, but there are things here on the car that you never expect to find. I mean, the quality, it's great. Not that I advertise the car, but really I like it very much. Now, another thing that I like it very much, and you can see here in the front, is those plastic around the edges of the car. Those plastic protect the car from stones, from scratch, from rust in time. In this area here it's really protected, and this is great. I mean, you don't find this on all the cars on the market, and that's great. You don't have to repaint the car, you just have to change those plastic, and in time you just change the batteries, and then you have the same body of the car for many years. And this is a proper car to hold it for many years if you have to buy it. And all over the down part of the car you will find this plastic to protect the down part of the car. Even here on the doors, if you open the door, for example, if you hit something with the door while you're opening, your kids or wherever drive with you, you will be really protected from that point of view. It's really good. Also in the back side, the same story, same plastic here, really nice. Also the body and the shape here, it's quite muscular and nice, and it has a nice lines touch on the side, so beautiful. Beautiful design. On the down part of the bumper in the back, the same story here. You have 4 parking sensors as well as in the front. Very helpful. I will show you also from the interior of the car how it looks. Here you have some light reflectors. Inside the light reflector there you have the fog lamp, and they are LEDs. I'm not sure if you can see it, but they are there. Also nice design here. They don't bother to make some kind of fake exhaust or something like that, and I like it very much. It's just a silver line down here that look quite nice. Also the hook, it's under there. I will show you in a second when we go inside, because the car comes with a hook. You see the price before, around $1,000 extra. And then here in the back you have the ID.4 badge right here in the middle. Quite nice. By the way, this is the website, guys. Check them out if you want to find out the price and all the information. If you are in Switzerland or around Switzerland, you can check them out. Now, the badge in the back, Volkswagen badge, the same beautiful badge as in the front with white. And I like it, it's unique, kind of unique. If I go down a little bit, you have LED lights here. Even on the number plate, you have LED lights. Trust me, they are closed now, but they are LEDs. Also, you have the camera in the back. I will show you the way it works when I go inside. And overall, it's quite a nice, simple, nice design in the back here. It looks quite well. I like it, to be honest. I like the back design. Look nice, look nice. It's a modern car. It's not a boring old fashion design. It's a futuristic new design of the car with a lot of modern elements and beautiful shapes. Here on the right side, the car comes with a charging port, guys. And as I said before, 77 kilowatt hour battery, and you can charge your car at a fast charging station, AC, 11 kilowatt hour or 22 kilowatt hour, but I think maximum it's 11 kilowatt hour on this port right here. You will need 8 hours to charge the car, 80%, around 400 kilometers. And if you use CCS, the DC, direct current charging station. In 40 minutes you have a full battery. At rapid charging station, the maximum speed 125 kilowatt hour, more than enough speed to charge your car in 40 minutes. So anyway, you can charge the car at home, in the nighttime, at normal socket. So you will need only 8 hours to charge maybe 100 kilometers, and next day you can do your job with the car. Now, I think I cover almost everything on the exterior. The only thing I didn't cover are the rims that I tell you are 21-inch rims, and they are beautiful. I mean, you have those kind of aerodynamic. They are special for electric cars. So you can see they have kind of a aerodynamic shape. They are more cover like that, because when they cover, they can manage to get even a better coefficiency. The air will flow around them, very simple. Also, it leaves a little bit of holes here, because those holes also help to cool down the brakes. The car comes with ventilated brake discs in the front. You can see it right there. In the back here, it doesn't come with brake discs. In the back, it comes with the drums brakes. And you probably wonder why. Why this new ID.4 come with the drum brakes in the back? And I will explain you for short. The drum brakes are much lighter. They make the car lighter. That's why they were able to get such a good efficiency on an SUV. Not only that they are lighter, but they are cheaper, and that's why they can make the car a little bit more affordable for everybody. And the fact that you don't have to change it so often, and the fact that the car most of the time will regenerate the brake to the motor, or it will brake in the front part. 80% of the brake, it's made in the front part on all cars. So in the back, you don't need such a good brakes. And anyway, you will change it probably at 300,000 kilometers, maybe even more. I hear some electric cars that have around 400,000 kilometers without changing the brakes in the back. Maybe if they rust, you have to change it, because if you have brake discs, the probability to get rust, it's much higher, and you have to change it because of rust, because of other debris and stuff there. So those are much more practical. So Volkswagen know why they do it like that. So probably those are the big drums that you will find it right now on an SUV, on the market, or on a car. Anyway, I think I'm done with the drums, but otherwise, look at this. The rims and the car look beautiful. I mean, the design is just phenomenal. Now, let me go in the front. I know you want to see what is there on the hood. Open up the front, the frunk, I should say. And here you have no space, guys. It's just the fluids, the liquid fluids, the battery, 12-volt battery, the fuse box, and you have probably the heat pump, because the car comes with a heat pump in comparison with the old electric cars that doesn't have a heat pump. This car have a heat pump. That's why with the heat pump, probably in the winter, you will have a longer range, and that's really good. I mean, you have some future on this car. Let's see how much space you have in the trunk right here. You have a button down here, you just press it. Automatic lift gate in the back right here. Also up here, you can see you have the button to close the trunk. Pretty simple from here. Other than that, the triangle, it's up here, guys. Then you have this protection, big protection, that I will take it out and I will show you the way it looks without this protection. And then this is the trunk. Now, the trunk entrance, it's huge. I mean, it's just incredible big. So you can fit here without any problem, many things. Also, you have some kind of plastic at the entrance right here. And kind of almost a flat floor. You can see it's just a little bit, maybe 1 centimeter, but other than that, it's a flat floor. Then you have some storage space here on the right side, plenty of storage space. Here also on the left side, plenty of storage space right here. You have LED lights in the trunk on the both sides. That's really awesome. Some hooks there in every corner. Also, you have a 12-volt port right here. You can see it. It's very helpful as well. You can see it right there. So super helpful. Then you have even this net that come with the car right here. And yes, I know you want to know it, what it's under the floor. You have another 10 centimeter here where you can leave your cables. And by the way, those cables coming with the car, we have right here this AC cables, 11 kilowatt hour, and also the cables that you can charge the car at home. You can also take this out if you want to have more space. And then under here you have another space where you can put the repair kit, the vest, and all other stuff. Even the cables, you can fit it here without any problem. So you can put the cables down there, so you don't have to worry. You have all this space just for you, and the cable can stay without problem down there. So just like that, to make an idea. Now I will take this protection out, and then I will show you how the car look without this protection. Let's just take out the protection. Look at this, incredible big. This trunk, entrance in the trunk, it's crazy big. You can fit here plenty of stuff, around 500 and something liters. I will add it on the screen. It's incredible big. I mean, from the point of view of size, this trunk, it's really big. So no problem. In terms of trunk, you can fit really big items like mobile parts, like fridge, like wash machines and stuff like that without any problem there. So you can see also from the side the way the door it's open. Now the great part is that even this middle part here, you can fold it down just like that, and you can carry long items. For example, skis or wherever you want to carry, you can carry, and you can have 2 passengers in the back seats in the same time. So that's really helpful. I like this feature very much. I mean, all the cars should have this, in my opinion. Also, let's open the door. Wow, it's so fancy. Every time I open the door, it feels so fancy. Now, if you want to fold down the seats, you can do it from here. Very simple, just like that. Let me go also on the other side. You can do it also from here, but it's such a big trunk that you have to stretch out pretty much in order to do that. So now you can make an idea how it looks with the seats folding down. It's almost a flat floor completely. Also, I love this glass roof. Guys, if you buy this new Volkswagen ID.4, I really recommend you to buy it with this glass roof. It looks gorgeous. I mean, it totally deserves the money. Now, you can see right here the way it looks. It's a huge entrance, trust me. You can even sleep here. It's such a big space right here. You can get the car on a holiday. You can sleep even in the car for a few, 1 day, 2 days. You can stay here without any problem, and also turn on the AC, and you're good to go, the same as on the Tesla cars. So amazing. I mean, it's great. It's super practical. The trunk. Now, let me go on the side again. I open this door. Man, I love these doors. Now, look at this. Huge entrance, really huge entrance here. Also, you can see a little bit better the space here, the way it looks. Quite good space. Pretty simple to fit all those things right there in the trunk. I mean, it looks just perfect. Also, what I noticed is that you have huge space here on the legs room. Not big, huge space. And look at the legs, guys. You don't have a transmission tunnel, you have a flat floor, proper electric car, amazing space. Love this space, I really like it. I see it right now before I start the video, and it's incredible. In terms of practicality, in terms of space, Volkswagen did an amazing job with this ID.4. I have to tell you, I become a fan of it, and I don't know, when I change my car, maybe I will change it with this ID.4. It's on my list, to be honest, until now. Anyway, let me put everything back, and then I will continue in the interior to show you the rest of the car. Just fold everything. Before we go inside, I will start with the door, and we talk a little bit about the door. Here we have a big window, 2 windows actually. One is fixed right here, and one can be folded all the way down. That's really good. Then going on the door here, the material in the back, we have here plastic, but it looks quite nice. It has a nice design, quite nice touch design on it. Then you have this handle, pretty nice, pretty simple, and it's kind of electrically. All you have to do is just press it just like that. It's not like a normal handle, it's just a little bit smaller, and it's electrically the door, so all you have to do is just press it a little bit like that. But going down, we have this kind of vegan leather. This is, I know it's not the name, the proper name for it, but it's great. The Volkswagen use some kind of recycled materials, and they try to make it eco as possible. And I like this brown color touch on the doors, the way it looks. Then you have this glossy plastic that look beautiful here on the handle. Then you have the button for the windows. And then going down, you have some storage space right here, pretty big storage space. And then down you have the speaker right here on the door. Quite interesting the way they design it. So overall the door look nice, look modern, look fancy, but in the same time it's not something super premium, but they try to keep the cost low. I'm sure if you want to buy an SUV, the same SUV with same technology, with same lights, same technology like this one from Mercedes or from Audi, you probably have to pay double the price for it. And that's why they try to cut the costs here and there, but you don't have to worry about that because you have the soft material where it's really matter right here on the door. So that's really important. The entrance in the car, it's huge. Actually, it's incredible big, and you can see from here the glass roof. It's a totally must-have if you buy this car. It's just crazy. Let me go inside for a second. Look at this. You can see the sky all over the roof. This glass roof is just crazy beautiful. Love it, love it. Let me go out. Okay, now check this out. Not only the entrance it's big, but the space here on the legs, on the seats, it's incredible big. You have plenty of space on the legs room. Then going here to the seats, look at those seats. You have this kind of nice material in the middle here. You have this leather, actually synthetic leather, vegan leather. Also here on the head rest, it looks beautiful. The seats look unique and beautiful, and also the comfort on them. I sit on them, I drive the car before. They are super comfortable. I know Volkswagen tests those seats before they put it on the car, and I know they make it as comfortable as possible, and also they feel like they can last for many years. They feel really good quality. They are bright, they are long enough. You have quite a good comfort here. And one more thing, the fact that you have side support here on the sides, but here, guys, in the middle, they try to cut up this side support. They try to make it a little bit smaller in order to leave this middle part more flat. And you can see it's flat and it's very long from here to here. So you know what that means? That means you can have 3 people here without any problem for long trips. Volkswagen, great job. I love that, really love that. I love the stitches, I love the design. I like the fact that you have 2 ISOFIX child seats. You can install here 2 child seats without any problem. You have even this armrest with 2 cup holders in the middle here. Very useful as well. I like that. And also the quality feel very good everywhere. Look good, feel good. Now, let's see if I go inside, what will be the comfort. Before that, behind the front seat, we have the same synthetic leather right here, some storage space. I like the fact that you don't have any plastic here. Everything is nice and soft. Flat floor, as I said before, impressive. I like that. And it's so much big space, so much space on the legs there. Now here in the middle, guys, I like that somehow they cut this center console in the back part, because you know, usually this center console take up so much space here. And you have 2 USB-C. That's amazing and practical these days. And also you have those vents that they feel very good quality. Then you have here the climatic controller for the passengers in the back. And I like it, it's nice. Let's go inside now. Going inside, very easy. Very easy, oh yes. I like it. You have also hooks here. Then up here you have good quality on the roof, very good quality. Handle, hooks, LED lights here on the roof. Let me close the door. I'm here inside, guys, and now, to be honest, I feel quite good here. I mean, the quality, the comfort here in the back, it's incredible good. The back design here, the fact that the seats are quite rounded here, they give you that nice grip, nice comfort feeling. Even those headrests that I forget to talk about them, you know, those days, those headrests are not like previous cars years before. They try to make it more like a pillow. Yes, you hear well, like a pillow, and they are more soft and nice, and at long trips you can sleep very easy because they are more soft, more nice, more comfortable. I have like 4 or 5 fingers here, no problem, and usually you will not stay like that. Usually you go a little bit forward, and I still have plenty of space. Even though the exterior design have a coupe shape, you still have space here. They still managed to make it aerodynamic, SUV nice, and in the same time you have plenty of space here. I love it. Great job, great job. I like that. And not even that, look at this. I have plenty of space on my hand. It's soft material here. I like that. Visibility, it's more than perfect. I mean, it's very good visibility on the windows. This is the way it should be. Tinted window look gorgeous, at least in the summer with a lot of sun. It's just perfect. Also you have a small window there, a lot of light come inside the car, beautiful view over the glass roof. I mean, I love the place. Now check out the legs room that I know you're curious about. Check this out. Not less, almost half of my hand, huge legs room here. A lot of leg room, and also you can stretch your legs a little bit under the front seat. It's incredible, incredible. And if I stay with my legs straight, my surprise was that down here I was expect to have much more space, but I have like 2 fingers here. I mean, if I go a little bit forward, just like that, I'm all over down here. So incredible. I mean, you don't feel like you're in an electric car where your knees are up like this, like in Tesla, for example, but you feel quite comfortable. Great job, Volkswagen. I love it. Going in the middle now, it's super simple because you don't have that transmission tunnel right there in the middle, so you can stay even with your legs together, for example, if you want to, like that. And you have plenty of knee room even in the middle here. You can see like that. This is my driving position, by the way, and this is more in the back, so you can make an idea like that. And still huge space on both sides. You have plenty of space. The fact that you have this flat here, as I said before, I'm kind of have my own seats in the middle, and it's much more comfortable than usually in other cars. The space in the middle here, it's a little bit less than on the side, but it's comfortable. I mean, I feel like I have my own seat. You can see here you still have plenty of space for other 2 persons. I mean, even for 3 people, I think you can look at this. I stretch my hand on the left side, stretch my hand on the right side. Guys, it's incredible good space here, and 3 people, no problem, even for long trips right here. And I think you have also the trunk. It's so big that you can also have the luggage for 3 people to go in holiday here in the back. Of course, 5 people in total. So pretty nice. Great job, great job. That I'm finished in the back, I have to go in the front. We have to go in the front, guys, and we will talk about there. We have plenty of stuff to talk about the front part. The multimedia system, the dashboard, the steering wheel, the center console. So let's go in the front. Alright guys, going in the front here we have also a big window here, right here in the front, so you have great visibility in the mirror. Also, by the way, the blind spot technology is somewhere there on the side of the mirror. Not sure if you can see it from here because it's all black, but it's right here on the side, the blind spot technology that comes with the car. Now in the front, it's other story. We have soft material all over the upper part right here. You have soft and nice material. Then you have the same handle, electric handle, so you can hear when you touch it how it unlock the door. Then you have the same synthetic leather, vegan leather, you can call it the way you want it, in brown color, beautiful. You have ambient light this time in the door. You have 30 ambient light in the car. You can choose the colors, whatever color you want. You can see right now here it's red. You can have two colors in the same time. Here is blue, pretty beautiful. In terms of ambient light, it's just gorgeous in the nighttime in the car. Now going forward, you have this glossy plastic right here on the door. That looks really nice. I like glossy plastic very much on the cars. Then you have these controllers here where we have to talk a little bit about those controllers because they are not like in usually normal cars. For example, you have these two buttons for electric windows right here, of course, and you probably think, okay, we have electric windows only in the front, and then the answer is no, because they think about something smart. If you put your finger on the rear here, it's not a button, it's just a touch. You can see, just a touch. You just put the finger here, and then if you try to leave the windows down, it will leave the window in the rear here down. And if you want to take it down in the front, you have to press it, and then they will work in the front. So those buttons work also for the front, also for the rear window. All you have to do is just put your finger here, just like that, simple. Then you have heated mirrors, folding mirrors electrically, child lock. This is the child lock in the back, pretty simple. And then you have lock and unlock the car. So pretty nice, pretty nice. Also the space here in the door bands, quite big and nice. Then you have the button for opening the trunk. Then you have the speakers right here on the down part of the door. So overall, the quality of the door in the front is much better than in the back, just as an information. Entrance in the car here, of course, it's big enough. Then you have those pedals that you find it also on the ID.4 with pause and play. That looks quite nice and unique, and I like them. And then if I go back to the seats, right here, before I show you the seats, I want to tell you that you have electric adjustable seats. Right here you can adjust every single position of the seats right here. Even this part right here in the front, you can adjust it. Also, you have these ergo active seats, super comfortable and very high quality. Two position to save the seats right here. Heated seats, they are just amazing. And also the way they look, it's unique and nice and quite beautiful. The same quality as in the back, the same combination of color and stitches. And the difference is that you have this ID kind of leathers right here integrated in the material. Then they look really beautiful, really beautiful. You have side support. I sit on them, I drive the car. They are super comfortable. And then you have also this armrest that are very smart. I like the way they make it. Also, you have the same leather, synthetic leather right here. And I like them very much because if you put it up just like that, you save up a lot of space down here. It's much more easy to access this middle console, and we will talk about that in a second. Before that, let's talk a little bit about those buttons here. As you can see right here, you have the controllers for the light. From here, mode, you can choose what you would like. Automatic, you can see also on the screen right there, or you can go to the, if you press it a few seconds, you can change it, for example, to the high beam, to the low beam, or to the daylight. And then you have also those buttons for the front fog lamps, rear fog lamp. Then you have, guys, those shortcut buttons for the defrosting, rear or maximum for the climatic system. And in the front, check this out. This one here, it's for the front windshield. As I said before, it comes with heated windshield. And in the winter time, wow, this is a bless. Anyway, now you have here the vents that look nice, feel nice, and they are well integrated. You have the ambient light right there. It's red right now, but you can change the colors the way you want it. You have soft material here everywhere on the dash in this area. Here you have kind of a plastic where the head-up display come, but here in this area where it's really matter, you have soft material on the dashboard right there. Also, the dashboard is pretty clean and simple, and you have a good visibility over the windows. I will show you right now. Also, you can adjust the steering wheel from here down here manually. By the way, when you adjust the steering wheel, you adjust it in the same time, check this out, with the cockpit. In the same time, forward, backward, the way you want it. You have all the position to adjust it from here, pretty simple. Now, let me go inside. Going inside, also, as I said before, very comfortable. And not only comfortable, but when you close the doors, even this sound insulation, it's very good. I mean, you cannot hear so much noise from outside, and that's really good. They work on this insulation on the car, and it's really silent here. I test, by the way, check out the test drive, then I speak about all those stuff in the test drive. I'm here inside. Let me talk about the center console right here. So here on the center console, here, guys, you have the option to close this up just like that, to have it clean, nothing to see, just clean like that. You can close it, for example, if you park the car in some place, you have things here, you don't want people from outside to see it, you close it like that. And this is super practical space. For example, you have this adjustable cup holders right here that you can take it out and put it in the way you want it. Super useful space, big space. 2 USB-C again right here, so you have 4 in total. That's really useful. Here you have a space where you can actually charge your phone. Even you charge your phone right there, you can see a nice ambient light right there, a blue light. That you can also change it, and it's plenty of space even for big phones. For example, you have a huge phone like it's a 10 plus, Samsung 10 plus, and you can see even it left plenty of space right there. On the center console, some glossy plastic right here. It's pretty clean design. 2 cup holders, perfectly positioned right here for your drinks. It's just perfect like that. Then going forward, you have this kind of space right there behind. You can see it right here. You have even a space under the center console there. It's really interesting the way they design it. For example, you can also leave here something, and then you have kind of 2 lines there where you can put your cards or stuff like that. And going forward, here you have the vents right here in the middle. Pretty nice. They look quite nice and simple. They are positioned perfectly where to send your air directly to your body or to the interior, not directly to your face. So in this position, I find it really much practical. Then, as I said, here you have soft material all over the dash, guys. So the dash, it has a pretty clean design. So from the driver point of view right here, you have a pretty good visibility. So you can see even on the cockpit, even on the dash, on the display, you have great visibility. And even on the windows, check this out. Very good visibility around the windows, very good visibility in the mirrors. Actually, amazing visibility around. Everywhere, also in the back there on the side. You can see one more time the seats from this position, the way they look. Plenty of storage space, really good. Now, soft material here you have this silver insertion, the same as you see it outside on some parts. Down here you have the glow box that it's quite big. It's big enough, you can put here your book or wherever you want to put it. Quite nice and big space. Then you have the start engine button right here on the side, so you can see you can press it from here just like that, start engine, and close the engine right here on the side. Also, something that I want to show you guys, for example, if you go inside the car right now, you press the brake directly, you don't have to press the start button. If you go in reverse, the car say ready, so you're ready to drive. And now if you go in reverse, the car will go in reverse. And then if you go to drive, by the way, this is the gear shifter, something that I want to show you, maybe most of you doesn't know. This is the gear shifter right here. All you have to do, go in reverse, turn it back, and you can see air right here. And if you go in drive, you go drive like that. And if you go one more time up, of course in this time you have to hold the brake. If you go in B mode, it's like regenerative brake, kind of one pedal drive. You can see it right there on the screen. It even show you a nice graphic. So for example, if you accelerate, look at this, accelerate, and then the car will regenerate the brake. And then if you press the brake, you can see that the car come with auto hold. So right there. So it's kind of a one pedal drive, but it's not, because it's not braking for you it will still go like creep mode, you know, like going, and you have to press the brake. When you press the brake, even if you are in D mode, you can see that auto hold will hold the car. So that's great. If you go in reverse again, from here, turn one time forward, it's in drive, backward it's in reverse. Also you can see the cameras right here. You have 360 degrees camera, as I tell you before at the beginning of the video. You can see you can change from here. If you press this on the side, you can see the side camera, you can see the front camera right here. You can see the reverse again camera. On the reverse you have the trailer help right here. If you have a trailer, it's very helpful. Or this is the blind spot when you want to take out from a parking lot, you don't have such a good visibility in the city. It's very useful. So this 360 degrees camera, it's just a bless. Now going in reverse again, you don't even have to use that button, guys, to be honest. All you have to do is just put it in drive, press the brake, and it's ready to go. Now if you want to put it in park, you have a park here. Just press this one, and now you are in park, and the car is in park. If you need to turn on the engine, just press the button, and then the contact, it's kind of on. Now great, now that you understand the way it works, this gear shifter right here, let me talk a little bit about the cockpit. And the cockpit, it's 5.3-inch display. It's a digital display. It's beautiful. It looks great colors, great brightness. So you have a great visibility from here, from the driver point of view. And it's simple. Don't expect to be something complicated as you find it on the other Volkswagen cars, where you can change and customize different stuff. It shows you all you have to see there. For example, the range, the traffic speed limit, signs, the speed limit, the gear shifter, and then here on the left side you can see, for example, from here, from the steering wheel, you can change the speed limit, or you can change the speed limiter, or you can set the cruise control, adaptive cruise control. And from here you can also change it, turn it on, turn it off, and change different stuff. Lane assist, you can set the speed and stuff like that. And here on this side you can choose this view, where you can see just two views like that. And then while you're driving also you can see the navigation. I will show you later, or maybe check out the test drive, guys. There you can see a little bit better the way it's working. Now if I'm here at digital display, let me show you also the head-up display. That you can see it's right there on the screen. And on the head-up display, actually it's kind of one of the best on the market. It's directly on the windshield. And then the brightness, the colors, the information are just perfect. And you have also very good visibility from the driver point of view. You can see there all the information about the driving mode, the navigation, the speed limit, and also the traffic speed limits and signs that the car can read it because of the camera up here. Now let me go forward on the steering wheel, guys. Here on the steering wheel, also the steering wheel, very good quality. It's the same steering wheel as you find it on the ID.4 with the new logo. It's super nice. And the quality is very good grip. And then here on the left side you have the controllers for the cruise control that you see it before, and here on the right side you have the controllers also for the view and also for the music. And you can change from here also different function and stuff right there on the multimedia system. Then you have on the down part the first edition right here, you can see it, so you immediately know. And then you have this new logo from Volkswagen. So pretty beautiful, pretty nice, great size of the steering wheel, and also you have a good visibility between the steering wheel right there on the cockpit. Going forward, let's talk a little bit about this multimedia system. I have another review with the multimedia system, but I still want to show you. This is a 12-inch display. It's a huge display here. That's something to keep in mind from the beginning. Then on the down part, as you can see down here under the display, you have a few buttons. One is for the blinkers. You probably know it. One is for the parking. When you press it, it gets you to the cameras and the parking options that you see it before. And one is for the climatic system, where you can adjust different function right here in the climatic system. By the way, the car comes with heated steering wheel. Also, another great option that the car comes with heated seats, heated steering wheel. From here, it's very simple. Once you press the climatic system, then you go here, you turn it on, you choose the speed of the vans, and then you change the temperature, different shortcuts there. Also, if you go to the smart climatic system, you can choose directly. You can press one button here, one shortcut button, and tell to the car what you want. Defrost the windows, warm my feet, warm my hands, cool my feet, fresh air inside the car, rapid heating, rapid cooling. It's very helpful because you don't have to go and customize it again. All you have to do, just press that shortcut button and the car will do it for you automatic. Then if you go here to the classic climatic, you can choose the classic way how you want to set it up. You have also this air care inside the car, that it's also a great feature to have it on the car. And then if you want to close it, it's very simple. You just press it right here. Also, if you go to the settings, you have also some kind of settings: automatic air circulation, automatic windscreen heating. For example, if you want that to happen in the winter time, seat heating, high, low, and steering wheel heating. And from here you can set different function. If you want to close it, press this once, and now it's closed. It's simple. And then you press here, and then you're out. I know many people complain about this, but it's very simple. It's not so many things to do. It's just press it once, and then press it once, and then you're good to go. And then you're hot, and you say cool my feet, and then it's on. If you want to close it, just press it here. It's off. Simple. Then you have the assistant systems. All you have to do is just press it once. It gets you to the assistant system, IQ Drive, they call it. And in the IQ Drive, you have all that safety features like speed limiter, lane assist, adaptive cruise control, side assist, dynamic road sign display, driver alert system, eco assistant, front assistant, emergency brake, and emergency assist. And you can turn it on and off from here, and you can set it the way you want. It's pretty simple. And then you have the mode, the driving mode, because the car comes with dynamic chassis control, DCC. You are able to change. It's connected with this free driving mode, actually, for if you want to also individualize, customize it. You have the eco mode. The car will give you the best consumption, will try to give you a slower acceleration, will try to close all those systems that consume a lot of energy. Then you have the comfort, that will give you the best comfort. The suspension will be much more softer, the steering wheel softer, the acceleration will be a little bit more aggressive than in eco mode. And then you have the sport mode, when it will give you the best performance. Also the steering wheel more stiffer, and acceleration more responsive, and best performance. And then you have the individualize here, where you can also individualize. You can choose how you like the DCC to be. For example, comfort or sporty, or you can make it the way you want it. The steering, how you want the steering, sport or comfort. The drive, sport, eco, comfort. And the ACC, of course, you can also customize the light assistant, the air conditioning, and stuff like that. So pretty nice, pretty great features to have it on the car. And I like it. So those are down here. So those are the shortcuts that you can adjust it. Those are the most important things that you use in a car for daily uses. And the other things that are not so daily uses, you have it on the screen here, on the 12-inch screen, and they are so easy to adjust. For example, you have the home screen. This is the home screen, and you have here the navigation, the radio, the car, vehicle, and the telephone. Those things, most of the people use it for daily uses, and it's simple to use. For example, also if you want to go in climatic system, you can use this screen here, this left part. If you want to go in the navigation, you just press the navigation once, and it will expand on all the screen right here. So you can also adjust the different function. It's working really fast. It's very responsive, guys. I like how responsive it is. It's just perfect, to be honest. Also, you can see the traffic speed limit right here, that the camera read it, and also you can set it, and you can see when you set a destination, you can see that it's charging really fast. Also, it's show you the charging station here on the screen. You can see this is the nearby here, the charging station. You can also save it to the favorite if you want. Go to start.
Please drive to the route shown.
Look at this, it's loading in no time. I mean, in 1 second it's just loading. And as I said before, you can see it also on the head-up display right there, and also on the cockpit right here, the navigation. Of course, you cannot see the old map, but you can still see it like that, like directions, and on the head-up display as well. So pretty nice. So this is the way you can kind of customize the screen. Great navigation, is the latest one from Volkswagen, updates and stuff like that. It's easy to use, it's just perfect. I like it, to be honest. Now, this is like a tablet. I already reviewed this multimedia system, so check it out on my channel if you want to see it more in detail. I will show you really fast. It's like a tablet. Here is the home button. Once you get used with it, it will be really easy, so you don't have to worry too much. This is the home screen. Look how easy you go to the menu. You have the home screen here. If you go to the left side, you have all the media settings widgets here. So for example, you have the telephone. You go to telephone, you can connect your telephone. You have all the information about the telephone, about the car. Then go back. Here is the back button, kind of a back button. This square, red square there. It's not always red because you can change this color, you can customize the way you want it. Radio and media, you go here to the radio and media, you can connect and hear music. Then you have the navigation that you see it before. Then you have the vehicle here, vehicle information. You find all kind of information about the car. Most of the settings, the information about the car, you find it here, where you have the interior. But let me start with the beginning. First of all, up here it's the charging, and it gives you all the information about the vehicle, the charging current at this time, how much left, how much you charge, you set the limit charge there, and all kind of information. Then you have the location, add current position as charging location if you want to add the position. Then you go to the vehicle, and here you have interior and exterior. On the interior you have a nice graphic where you can change the head-up display, all the information about the head-up display, the brightness, the driver seats, the road, what you would like to see on the head-up display. You can turn on and off. And then you have the cockpit here. You can change different things for reset scene start, reset long terms, reset trips, for example. From here you can reset it. Information, those I think the consumption is there. Interior light, here on the interior light you can change how you like to have the brightness, for example. And then you have the roof right here. The roof, you can see it. Wow, I didn't expect that. Check this out. How cool is that? You go to the roof. Let me go back. The voice command was turning on. But look how cool is that. Let me take this off. Check this out. You go to the roof settings, yes, and as you know, we have this glass roof all over the screen. And if you choose, you can choose from here, from the screen, how much of a roof you want it closer. And if you say half of the roof close, check this out. It will close halfway for you. Wow, that's incredible. I mean, wow. If this is not fancy and expensive and top technology, I don't know what is, what else is. Anyway, let me go forward. Let me go back. Roof settings, you have it here. Then you have ID lights, the brightness of the lights, basic function, navigation, and stuff like that. Then if I go forward on the exterior, guys, you can see on the exterior you have comfort lights. You can also change the animation on the light animation because it has a nice beautiful animation. Then you have exit light duration, 10 seconds, and then you can also make it longer. Then you can have entry light duration, how much to stay on, for example. Switch on when approach, for example, the lights. And then tail lights, for example, animation 2. So you have 2 animation on the tail lights. So I will show you also as well. It's pretty awesome. Turn signal dynamic or classic, really cool. You can even choose if you like to have the turning signal dynamic or just classic. This is just insane. Not many cars offer you that. And then if you go forward, you have the comfort light. Then you have the tires, the tire pressure and all that information about the tires. And then you have the headlights. on the headlights here. You can see dynamic light assist, dynamic cornering light, automatic headlight control in rain, convenience turning signals, driving on the right, travel mode, because depending which way you're driving, the lights will accordingly adjust for you. It's just a super smart, this IQ light. It's one of the best technology in terms of light. I tell you at the beginning of the video that Volkswagen Group, they are super good with the lights. Synchronized adjustment, lower and reverse gear. This is mirrors and wiper settings, and then you can also set different function from here. Okay, this is all going to the status of the car. Here you can see if the car have some errors or stuff like that, and then data from the car. You can see the consumption on the last kilometers, and you can see right here for the since start long terms consumption. You can see for the last 275 kilometers, it was 20 kilowatt hour for an SUV. It's pretty good, and this car is brand new. So yeah, as an information. Now, if I go back here, go back to home, you have the app connect. By the way, you can connect your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless in this car. That's awesome feature. Then you have the sound. You can adjust the sound, the focus, the volume, the way you want it. You can customize and adjust it from here. Super simple. Then you have the background light. Here you can change the background light. Super simple. From here you can choose whatever color you want. You have 13 colors. How cool is that? 13 colors to choose. And the brightness here, you can choose the brightness on the doors, on the cockpit, for example. Is just incredible. Incredible how many customizable things you have and how many ways you can customize those things here. It's just awesome. And then when you change the brightness, you can see even the screen right now, it's in other colors. That's impressive. Background help. Here on the help you have kind of information about all those settings, all those multimedia system. In the car, for example, look at this menu, display area. So we will teach you if you don't know something. You have a guide here, and then you have the start air conditioning here. You have kind of a setup time, kind of a departure time, and kind of a schedule for these things. You can set it up from here, and then you have the settings that you find all kind of information and settings here. Offline mode, screen mode, date and time, language, units, kilometer, miles, temperature. You can change it from here. Super simple. Wi-Fi, mobile device, and all other information about the car and settings. You find it there. Then driver assist, you already see it. No point to go in one more time. And the legal note, yeah, it's legal note and copyrights. And then if you go to the right side, you find some widgets like consumption, like radio, media, and settings there. So you have kind of customizable things here. So this is the multimedia. Hope it was not so long. I hope you get some information. If you have questions, just ask me. Now let's go up a little bit. Here up you have a mirror. I'm not sure if you can see it in the back there so good, but it's a nice mirror, pretty nice, pretty small with tiny edges, and also you have quite a good visibility in the back there. Not sure if you can see it so well, but it's quite nice. You can see it a little bit better. Nice tiny edges there on the mirror. I like it the way it is. Up here on the roof, I think you can see it from this position. You have the microphone, SOS button. Also you have this nice LED light with touch right here. And then if you go forward, you have also some kind of a touch buttons here for the lights. Not sure if you can see it so well, but yeah, they are there. And then check this out, guys. You can see this right here. You can open up like that and close it like that, and you can close from here, from this button. You can close this glass roof. That is just gorgeous. So not only from the display you can close it, but you can also close it or open it just like that. Super simple. From here, all you have to do is just have the contact on, and then you can do it in no time. Beautiful and beautiful glass there. Now guys, what can I say? I think those are all information about the car. I hope I cover almost everything. I don't know if I missed something. I hope I didn't miss anything. Guys, I hope you get some useful information from this video. If you have some questions, just ask me anything you want down below, because maybe probably sometimes I forget something in the video, or yeah, whatever, you just ask me. As a conclusion, in the end, I think this new Volkswagen ID.4, it's one of the great option today if you want to go with an electric SUV. Because of the price, because of the offers, I think it's just very good. If you want to buy a Tesla and Model I or Model X, I think you will probably, for a Model X, you will probably have to pay over 100,000. For Model I, probably it's in the same price as the ID.4, but I don't think you can get this kind of quality materials. I don't think you can get this kind of comfort, and the lights, the comfort on the seats, design, exterior design, I think it's much more beautiful than the Tesla Model I. This is my opinion now. It depends on everybody. So what can I say, guys? Beautiful car, much better than I was expected. I think Volkswagen did a great job. I respect them for that. You have plenty of range, around 500 kilometers for an SUV. It's very good. You have beautiful design, amazing technology, great lights, great comfort, great visibility, and yeah, overall a very good, a very successful car, to say like that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please like it. Don't miss out the test drive with this new Volkswagen ID.4. Also, don't forget to like, share. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. If you like the music, you have the link in the description. If you want to check out the price and the website, if you are around Switzerland or here, you have the link in the description. And thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.